Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th Canto, Chapter 18, text number 30. Atasmin Bhagavan Vainyaha Prajanam Vritidah Pita Nivasan Kalpayam Chakre Tatra Yatarhataha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. To all the citizens of the state, King Prthu was as good as a father. Thus he was visibly engaged in giving them proper subsistence and proper employment for subsistence. After leveling the surface of the globe, he earmarked different places for residential quarters and inasmuch as they were desirable. No purport. Text 31. Graman puraha patanani durgani vividhani cha Goshan prajansa shibiran Akaran Ketakarvatan. In this way, the king founded many types of villages, settlements, and towns, and built forts, residences for cowherdsmen, stables for the animals, and places for the royal camps, mining places, agricultural towns, and mountain villages. Text 32. Prak pritoriha naiva sha pura gramadi kalpana yatha sukham vasanti sma tatra kuto bhayaha. Before the reign of King Prthu, there was no planned arrangement for different cities, villages, pasturing grounds, etc. Everything was scattered, and everyone constructed his residential quarters according to his own convenience. However, since King Prthu plans were made for towns and villages. Purport. From this statement, it appears that the town and city planning is not new but has been coming down since the time of King Prthu. In India, we can see regular planning methods evident in very old cities. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there are many descriptions of such ancient cities. Even 5,000 years ago, Lord Krishna's capital Dwaraka was well planned, and similar other cities, Mathura and Hastinapura, now New Delhi, were also well planned. Thus, the planning of cities and towns is not a modern innovation, but was existing in bygone ages. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of the 4th Canto, 18th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Prthu Maharaj Milks the Earth Planet. So this ends the chapter entitled Prthu Maharaj Milks the Earth Planet. And we saw the spirit of Prthu Maharaj, who, though he was the emperor, including being a Shakti Avesha Avatara, in this verse also he is addressed as Bhagavan, one who has all the Shaktis of Bhagavan and also of the Supreme Lord, is also called Bhagavan. The Supreme Lord has unlimited forms for unlimited leelas. And sometimes those forms are his own forms, swamsha, his own expansion. Other times he empowers a living entity with all his powers. Such personalities are called Shakti Avesha Avatara. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sarvakarna Karnam, the cause of all causes, the entire existence is his energy, and is serving him. Serving him in his different forms, Sadvaitam Achyudam Anadim Ananta Rupam. Just like this entire material energy is serving Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, because it is for their intention that the entire creation has sprung up from the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. It is for Vishnu's scheme of things that the entire planetary systems have manifested in each Brahmanda. Locally we may forget. We think this world is for me to enjoy. That is because little freedom is given for you to exploit material nature. That freedom is also subject to the laws of karma. Just because we are free to do something, we cannot say we are not under the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Param Ishvara, pervading in this material world, giving unlimited living entities opportunity to be free, but suffer the consequences of their freedom. So existence is infinite. Krishna is infinite. His existence is infinite. We are finite. We can handle finite energies. Krishna is infinite. He is infinitely expanded into infinite living entities. His Leela is infinite. Even the simple Leela, even this Lord residing in the heart of all the living entities, how expansive is that Leela? Because the material energy, the living entity cannot touch, cannot move. We are spirit. So every movement, every reconfiguration of this material energy, which is going on as per the force of Kala, which is another energy of Krishna. And this is how we have to see the entire material existence. It is for the unlimited living entities in this material world to choose to either serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, serve His whole, serve the Purna, we being Amshas, or alternatively, as an Amsha independently, as per law of karma, exploit this material world. Many times people say, in fact, it is one of the atheistic arguments, that philosophy is called karma mimamsa. Why do I need anything? I do my karma. I don't need God. I'll get the result of that. Where is God's role? Why do I need God? The karma mimamsa philosophy. It's a fact that Krishna has set up the material world for the atheists also. If you are doing tapasya, you are earning power, and then misusing that power, all that is allowed in this material world. Allowed means what? Here an interesting thing is being told, that Prthu Maharaj not only, how did he provide for their sustenance? He provided for their sustenance by providing opportunity of employment. Each living entity has to be engaged. Oh, what is the big credit? I do my karma, I get my result. What is the credit to God? What is the credit to Vishnu? The credit is, just like you take an example, in factory, thousands of people are there. The owner of the factory is the one who set up the factory. And then they are all working and each get their salary. And then, let's say the employee thinks, he normally thinks, what is the favor my boss is doing? I am working, I am getting my salary. The role of the boss, a crude example, is he set up the factory. He set up the scheme of production. So you got an employment. Let us say he closed down the factory tomorrow. Then what you will do? Karma. Where you will go and do your work? So this material world is like a factory where you engage in karma to fulfill your independent desires. In other words, Krishna has created this material world for the sake of the living entities, to give them an opportunity to practice their rebellion against being with Him, being connected as part and parcel. But our Swarupa, we are eternal servant of Krishna. So if you want to act beyond your Swarupa, you have to go into illusion. So this material energy creates that material. The material energy is real energy, which allows a living entity to read illusion. I am this body, etc. And think that this is the spiritual world. People relationship, all these things. Nobody sees the reality. Nobody wants to see the reality that our bodies are all flesh, blood, mucus, urine. It's a bag of skin. It is also a bona fide description of reality, no? But nobody wants to see. Everybody reads the form out of it. and identifies with that form. I am this bodily person. Nobody says, I am my intestine. I am my lungs. Nobody says. Why does he say, I am the body? Actually, what he means is, I am the form of this body. So he goes into illusion, bodily concept of life. So, A is in illusion, B is in illusion, C is in illusion, everybody is in illusion. So everybody sees only the bodily form. Nobody will see, because it become a common norm. Nobody wants to see that it is a mechanism. It is not me. So this body is like a dress over the spirit person. It's like a dress. When you get self-realization, when you hear from Bhagavad Gita, then you understand, oh, I am a Dehi. This is Deha. Dehi can be in illusion, or Dehi can be enlightened. A spiritualist, Dehi, is enlightened. He knows that there is nothing special about my body. My body is same as other bodies. Identical. Same content. The shape may be different, but same content. That I, you, that differentiation based on bodies, that perception goes away, and one sees that everybody has a body which is in control. He is not the body, but he is having a vehicle which he is in control. So Krishna's scheme of things in this material world is to facilitate the living entities by giving them different types of 84 lakh species of bodies. And this is proved by observation. Who is interested in Krishna here? Nobody is interested in Krishna. People who are interested in spiritual life, Krishna, specifically Krishna, is maybe 0.001% of the world population. Rest of the population are all living as per the design of this material world. Now by the mercy of Prabhupada, we have got an opportunity to end this game of independent existence, independent acquisition of knowledge. Like the scientists are doing independent acquisition of knowledge, the ascending process of knowledge. Give up the ascending process of mental speculation, and we have accepted the descending process of knowledge. I don't want to build knowledge about existence from out of my sense impressions, but I want to build the knowledge based upon what Krishna has told, what Guru Sadhu has, Shastra have told. The basis of my knowledge is completely changed now. The purpose of being in the body is not to enjoy the body anymore. The purpose of being in the body is to engage the body in service of Krishna, to remind myself and other living entities that we are eternal servants of Krishna. So the body is not used for giving gratification to the body itself. Body is just For a Vaishnava, the body is just an excellent instrument. If I have a body, then I can preach to others. If I don't have this body, then I'll be a ghost. I cannot preach. Correct? So to do the mission of the Lord, you need the body in this material world. Because it is through the body the living entities in the material world are interacting. I am interacting with you, you are interacting with me. Though I don't see you, you don't see me. We don't see. I don't see your soul, you don't see my soul. But soul and soul only are interacting through the body. So this body is very important for a Vaishnava. That is why we decorate with tilak and all those things in service of the Lord. Once we understand this, our mission is different. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. I am a spirit person. I am not this body person. I put all my personhood features, I pasted on the body. Identified with the body. But actually this body is a duplicate spiritual body. It's a humanoid. Suppose you make an artificial robot, like a human being. Then you call it a humanoid. But there is no soul in it. So this entire relationship of the Dehi with the Deha of a Vaishnava is to engage it in devotion service of the Lord. And that is the highest happiness, Atmananda. All the other happinesses are all cheating happiness and pleasures. That realization also Vaishnava gets. I don't want to be cheated. Experience is there. Experience of sukha is there. Experience of pleasure is there. But that pleasure is at the cost of snatching away. I mean, if I snatch away 1,000 rupees from you and give you 10 rupees, what will you say? You are cheating me. Correct? Sometimes karmis ask, what is wrong? I will enjoy. I will enjoy my senses. If you enjoy, it's like a foolish man. Miser, Krishna calls miser. Why he calls miser? Because your capacity is to enjoy 1,000 rupees. Your right, birthright, soul's right, constitutional right is to enjoy love of Krishna, is to enjoy shelter of Krishna, it is to enjoy relationship with Krishna. That is my soul's right. But I am so foolish. I am allowing Maya to take away my 1,000 rupees. Give me 10 rupees. What is this 1,000 rupees you are giving? Yeah, you are giving your thinking, feeling, willing, all your personhood features. What to speak of 1,000 rupees? It is worth. No worth. Cannot even, because with that thinking, feeling, willing, all those personhood, with all your sense activities, You can connect with Krishna and experience Krishna consciousness, which is of unlimited. Another quality, it is not even 10 rupees and 100,000 rupees. At least you can say 10 rupees is also rupee, 1,000 rupees is also rupee. But that is not the correct analogy. 1,000 real rupee she will take and give you a counterfeit note of 10 rupees. That 10 rupees is also not real. This is a foolish situation of all the living entities in this material world. So when the devotee, he understands this big scheme of things, that this material world is a field that the Lord has given for the living entity, you want to forget your real pleasure, Atmananda, your real happiness, your real friend, your real whole, your real father, you want to forget? Choice is yours. Go into this material world. Enjoy Krishna-less life. Independent life. Independent existence, knowledge, bliss. So we see here that Prthu Maharaj, Leela, we have seen here different representatives of the Lord. Now and then comes into this material world. They do a whole reset of the scheme of things for people to practice their karma, to practice their rebellion. This arrangement is also done by the Lord. As it is said here, people considered Prthu like the father. Factory was closed. Prthu Maharaj reopened. He revived the factory and gave opportunity for employment for everybody. And everybody was earned. Karma means earned. To earn, a facility has to be given. And that's done by God in this entire material creation. So devotee understands this mind of Krishna, the mind of God, he understands. I am not any longer the member of this world. I don't want to be a member of this world. I don't want to be... Krishna gives us freedom. You want to be in this scheme or you want to be in your original scheme. You want to be in the illusory scheme of playing stories centered around your body identity. Or you stop seeing this body. You stop assigning personal identity to bodies of this world. Your body, others' body. Personal identity should be ripped off. It's all one kind of machines. Just like, do you give personal identity to two people's Maruti car? Arey, ye bhi car hai, wo bhi car hai. I will give personal identity to the driver or the owner. You are different. 10 people are there. All of them have one Maruti car is there, another car is there, another car is there. They are impersonal identity tags. Is it not? You don't tell that this man is this Mercedes, this man is this. You don't see. The very same way, the truth. This is a vehicle. We are driving this vehicle. But see how we get stuck in this vehicle in illusion? Thinking that identity, this is, I am this body, I am this male, I am this female. Where it is coming from? Body doesn't say so. Body, does it say so? No. You in the body is saying this body. Body itself does not say anything. The body is as good as a floor you are sitting. Does the floor say, this floor is me? No. Similarly, even your own body is not telling it is me. Who is telling it is me? The Dehi. Dehi is telling it is me. So that story we have created around this body, that is Maya's nature. We are born in this world. As we take birth, everybody is conditioned with the identity that I am this body, and then it continues till we meet a spiritual master and he tells us, no. Your Dehi is eternal, Deha is temporary. This kind of illusion is meant for those who want to do karma, those who want to struggle independently with the material nature. For them they are given this. No materialist in this world is powerful without having slogged for it. Sometimes people see, oh, suddenly he became rich. He became because past karma. Nobody gets anything free. No power, no fame, no money, no good health, no beautiful body, handsome body, beautiful body. We don't remember, that's all, but we have earned. Similarly, we also earn papa karma. No education, ugly, poverty-stricken. It's all earned. When you earn, you cannot blame Krishna why people are suffering. You have earned suffering. You have earned happiness. A devotee does not want to be in this business. That is called fruitive activity. I have given up fruitive activity. My activity is to serve Krishna. So what we can appreciate from all these things is the hand of the Lord, even in this material world, how it is well explained. Even though we are devotees, we are not connected with the karmi world, but we have to understand that perspective. This karmi world is also set up by my own Lord, and the karmi world is also being run by my own Lord in his own Paramatma feature. Lord is within and without of everything and everyone. As I said, the spirit cannot touch matter. The spirit moves matter through the via media of Supreme Lord and his agency, Kala. They are moving. Just like we think, I want to lift my hand, I lift my hand. Just because I am able to lift my hand, can you explain how you lifted? You just lifted. Okay, scientifically go back. Go into the brain. How did your command, here is a conscious command, how your command got converted into an effect in the brain? Because matter is different, spirit is different. How it became? That is translated by Kala. That is why it is said, not a blade of grass will move without his sanction. He is the supreme director of this material drama. Upadrishta, Hanumanta, director, scriptwriter. My God, my Lord, Krishna, is the most important person in every situation of karmis, devotees. Nothing can be. The devotee cannot see anything separated from Krishna because he sees a reality, because that is a reality. That is the truth, absolute truth about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavata philosophy is not that, oh, I am trying to approach some God who is sitting far away. It is simultaneously that, and you have to understand, then some God is away, and here in all these things there is no God. No. The supreme absolute truth has two aspects, the immanent aspect and the transcendental aspect. Lord is both transcendent and immanent. Immanent means he is right here. Transcendent means, yes, Goloka Krishna is not here, right here. This is not his Leela to deal with all the living entities. Correct? In this material world. His transcendent, his eternal associates are serving him. Yet my very same Lord has expanded and created this material world, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu. He is the boss. He is running everything. His kripa. Every karmi is enjoying his karma because of his kripa. His hand is there in it. So, from this entire Leela, we can see why these Leelas of this normal material existence, agriculture, this thing, leveling of land and all these things are being described. It is for a devotee, when he goes through these Leelas, he connects that I am wanting to go to the transcendental Lord. I am trying to cultivate my relationship with the transcendental, means transcendental existence of the Lord, whether Vaikuntha or Goloka. That is I want to get out of this material world. At the same time, you should not think that we are in my Krishna consciousness. I cannot, as long as I am in this body, I cannot de-link from the immediate expansion of the Lord, who is the super soul living in my heart. So every living entity, in order to go back to Godhead, he has to surrender to, in order to go to Krishna. In Goloka Vrindavan, nobody considers Krishna as God. But in order to go to that Krishna, you have to first surrender to his other expansion, with whom we are connected right away. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya. Just see. Prabhupada is glorified as one who has taken shelter of Vishnu's lotus feet, surrendered. Prabhupada is perfectly surrendered to Vishnu in order to love Krishna. dearly. Ekala Ishvara Krishna Rasabhritya. Everybody serves. In the same way, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Goloka Krishna, Radha Krishna is also the mantra. Who is this mantra? Who is this sound? Sound is non-different from Krishna, we say, right? So he is non-different from Krishna according to our different bhavana or consciousness. So when Krishna says we work, Prabhupada says, work for Krishna in Krishna consciousness. And then when you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, the same Nama Prabhu will reciprocate as Paramatma. Because he is Parameshwara. And in some service you are trying to control. Means your work means something, you have to achieve something. By the mercy of Guru and Krishna in the heart, you will be able to please your eternal objective of worship, Radha and Krishna. That is why I explained that constantly we should be chanting. We should practice that. We should learn how to fill all the gaps between the work with Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Utter the name. Utter the name. Manifest His presence. This has to be practiced. Immediately, the Lord in the heart comes out. That verse that Krishna says, Chetasa sarva karmani and mat chitta sarva durgani mat prasadat tarishyasi. You think simply Krishna has said? No. If you are conscious of in this way, you will cross over all the obstacles. So we deal with the material world also in a relationship with Krishna. Every moment when you are chanting our 16 rounds, we are in relationship with Krishna. When you are doing work for Krishna, preaching, you are in relationship with Krishna. Any questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I have two questions, Prabhu. One, I think you have little answered. Prthu Maharaj is considered as the incarnation of Lord. And Kapil Muni is also incarnation of Lord. But in Kapil Muni, Lord Kapila. But we see that in Bhagavatam, when Kapil Muni said something, it is written Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. But when Prthu Maharaj is saying something, it is written Prthu Uvacha. So, because he is Sakti Avatar, he is not the Vishnu Tattva, he is the Jiva.
But even now, today's verse is saying Bhagavan to Prthu.
So, how we understand that?
Nothing to understand. He is also Bhagavan's incarnation.
Okay.
Varieties of incarnation are there. Qualitative incarnations are there, like Lord Shiva. They are all empowered incarnations of the Lord. Qualitative three gunas. Brahma is another kind of incarnation of his quality, Krishna's quality. Krishna becomes Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Everything is originating from him. So each of these Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, they are exhibiting Sarvakarna Karnam, Krishna's original gunas. Like that, this is a special purpose incarnation. Prthu Maharaj. Empowered, Shakti Avesh Avatara. A Shakti Avesh Avatara is as good as, because he is Avatara, he is doing God's work. Therefore, he is also called Bhagavan. All his Shakti is Bhagavan Shakti acting through. Just like Prabhupada, we can say he is a Shakti Avesh Avatara. Means, for this function of preaching, as Nama Pracharaka, Krishna's own Shakti has come into him. So Prthu Maharaj, for a particular purpose as designed by the Supreme Lord, one of the incarnations, Bhagavatam says, there are as many incarnations as there are waves in the ocean. Next, other question.
Prabhu, in milking the cow, Mother Earth has been considered as a cow, and calves has been various calves, just like Daityas made Prahlad calves, then Ghost make Rudra's calves. We find that, Prabhu, in Bhagavatam 10th chapter, Krishna says, Daityanam Prahladas Chasmi, or Rudra Shankaras Chasmi. So is it a connection that why Prahlad Maharaj only made calves, or why Rudra made calves? Is it something correlation?
You have to ask Vyasadeva. What is relevant to us out of this Leela is in his purport. Prabhupada's purport. Prabhupada did not ask this question, did not answer this question. Something else in the purport here. He never, everywhere, anywhere he has tried to analyze what is this cow and what is this calf and all those things. So, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhu, as you said, for a Vaishnava, body is important to execute devotional service for Lord. So sometimes we become too obsessed about our physical health. We set up unrealistic fitness goals, always thinking about having proper diet, exercise, sleep. And when we are unable to achieve such fitness goals, we sometimes become upset and fall into bodily conception. So how to deal with this problem?
Becoming obsessed with anything is bad, except Krishna. If I have a mic, I own this mic, or I own this. It is the purpose. If I get obsessed with it, that means I become emotional. In order to use a machine, to keep a machine running properly, do you have to become emotionally attached with it? Not necessary. When your car engine fails, you become emotionally go and repair it. You may be emotional, but does the car care for it? Some wire is cut means wire has to be connected. Now wire is cut, vehicle has stopped, panic, my vehicle, I'm not moving. These are all emotional drama. What does the car say? What does the car? Somewhere something, you connect, that car will run. So why you become obsessed? So we have to learn how to see our body as a yantra. See, we are connected to the body as me. That is the problem. If you're connected to the body as my body, temporarily I am holding this, my body, my machine. Don't even say my body, because we are all bodiless here. Yeah, your body is spiritual body. Correct? In fact, Vaishnava doesn't consider this body is his body. In that sense. This is not my original body. This is a machine. Yantrurdhani maya. So, don't take your emotions beyond it being a yantra. And this yantra also, if your mind can amplify everything, you can get so many psychosomatic diseases. That means what you think in your mind, that will affect your body also. So you have to be careful what you think. You have to see it as a machine only. Body also doesn't care anything. He wants treated like a machine. Correct? If you have a headache, if you tell the body, I have a headache, stop headache, stop. Neither is he listening to you, nor is he responding to you. You put one anacin, immediately he responds. Did he respond to your emotion? I am talking about gross body. We have to take care of the gross body like a gross machine, what is required to be done. So you can schedule it. Beyond that, don't apply your mind. Where have you applied? You use a pen to write a story. Right? So pen is important. If you get obsessed with the pen and not write the story, what is the use? Why we are saying that this body is important? To do devotional service. So don't waste time beyond a certain thing. Use the pen to write. Nittle here and there, nittle once in a while you have to fill the ink. Some nib gets this thing, clear it. But your focus is on writing. Your focus is on Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Engage your senses in the service of the Lord. Engage your body in service of the Lord. Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, विश्व गुरु शील प्रभुपाद की जय।